Hello, welcome to Happy Thursday. Welcome to 10 Minutes to Win It. For today's session, we are talking about, I'm going to go in here and make sure you can hear me. I'm also going to go into Instagram real quick and start this bad boy in here. And then we'll dive in. So just hang with me, Facebook, for a minute, and YouTube, all the things. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Now we're live on Insta too, on IG. So I'm just going to pop in here real quick onto Facebook and make sure that y'all can hear me and that my microphone is on IG. So yes. Okay. You can hear me. So today we're going to dive into the 3 P's of your irresistible offer. All this week we've been talking about your irresistible offer, and we've talked about. Hi, Becky. How are you? Thanks for joining me again today. You're so awesome. I love seeing your name and seeing you here with me. Thank you. Always supporting. Appreciate it. So we're going to dive into the 3 P's today of your offer, and this isn't a really important piece. All of it is that we've talked about all week, but this is a really important piece because we're talking about the 3 P's are pricing, positioning, and packaging. And this is where a lot of entrepreneurs get tripped up when it comes to their offer is how do I price it? How do I package it? And then how are you positioning it? People forget about that. So it's a really important piece. So we're going to start with, before we dive into the 3 P's though, we're going to talk about, hi, Deborah. Great to see you. Thanks for joining me. If you're here and you want to say hi, please do. So when it comes to the 3 P's, we're going to talk first about your value ladder, because it's really important that you understand the different types of offers and the actual offer that we're talking about today. So on your value ladder, so if you imagine a staircase with 4 levels, right, or a ladder with 4 rungs going up, the first one, the bottom rung, is going to be your free offer. This is more like a free lead magnet, PDF, something simple that gets your audience a small, quick win, that where they can opt in and join your world, get on your email list. The second offer is your entry level. This is more of a low ticket, like maybe a $7 to anywhere, maybe like a $97 offer. This is again more of a lead magnet. Maybe it's you're dripping out some videos to them, or it's like a mini course, something that gets them a little bigger, larger of a win. My dog is in here banging on the garbage can. A little more of a win than say your free lead magnet. And then your third rung is your core offer. This is your flagship offer. This is really where you're going to be able to scale your business. And this is the offer that we're going to be talking about today. And then the offer above that is your premium offer, which is more of a done for you type of offer, where it's highly intensive and more time for you, and like it's more intensive for you and your team. So it's not a level that you can scale with. So that's why we're going to focus on the core offer. There's a purpose and a place for each of these offers, but we're focusing on the core because this is where you're going to be able to grow your business the fastest, and it's scalable. And we'll talk about the premium as well during this 10 minutes to win it. So what are the 3 P's? They are price, positioning, and packaging. So when it comes to positioning, I want you to think about, excuse me, there's a piece of little hair on I think from my sweater. When it comes to positioning, how do you want to position yourself in the market? Really important that you know this from the beginning. Are you, and this is a little, analogy I want to share with you. Are you the single engine plane, or are you the private jet? Right? Because how you position yourself in the market is how your audience is going to perceive you. So it's really important that you understand how you want to position yourself into the market. When it comes to packaging, when it comes to positioning, what makes you different? How are you filling the gap that's out there? So when you're looking at the people in your space that are doing what you do, what's the gap that you fill for your target market? How are you different? Do you have a method that gets your audience there faster so that they're willing to invest more for that speed of up leveling or getting that transformation that you provide? Okay, so it's really important you know how you're different and the gap that you're filling, so you can share that with your audience. And this is how you're going to position yourself inside the market. When it comes to packaging, this is where we're going to go back to the value ladder. So the core offer is your flagship, and this is more of a one-to-many model. So maybe it's a group program. It also could be a hybrid. Like I run a hybrid program, which means that I have a group program where I work with my community, my female entrepreneurs in a group setting, because I really like that we're building community and network inside of that for them. It's a really important piece of their business. And also I have a hybrid piece where there's one-on-one, where we have one-on-one accountability calls monthly to work on their specific goals and what they're specifically working on in that month to make sure that they're hitting their targets that we declared when we started working together. So that's the model I use. It's scalable because it's group, but it's also got that premium piece in it, that one-on-one, where I can make sure that I'm working with them one-on-one to keep them on track with their goals. And that's the accountability piece that we have inside. Now, when it comes to pricing, where there's different ways you can do this. And when you're working with your core model, like what you get to decide what that price point looks like. And you can have different types of offers within that core model. So basically, if it's a group program, that would be more of your second tier for your audience, for your ideal client. So maybe your group program, depending on how long it is, it's going to be the middle of the road for your pricing. And then the more high touch, if you want to add a done for you level with that. So for mine, I help women build their business through creating their conversion events. If people wanted to do it for them, then that would be more of a higher level or a higher range investment price. But we also have the two other levels, which would be the group program where we can do it with you, and then or the course program where you can do it yourself. So there's 3 different levels that you can have, and you can price those accordingly to how much time you're investing with your clients or inside of that specific level program. So those are the 3 P's: the price, positioning, and packaging. And then we talked about the value ladder, which is your free offer, which is your free lead magnet. Maybe it's something they can just opt into and grab, and it's automated. Your entry level, which is just a low ticket, maybe anywhere from $7 to $97. It gives them a little more than the free offer, but it's not the full transformation. Your core offer, where they get, maybe it's a done with you type environment, where they're getting the full transformation, they're getting that full promise, but they're doing it alongside with you, and it's at a much higher investment rate. And then you've got that premium level, which is maybe more of a one-on-one environment or a done for you environment, where that's a higher level investment, and it's going to be there's going to be less people that you're going to be able to work with in that type of environment, because it is highly intensive for you and for your team. And when it comes to packaging, how are you standing out? What's the gap you fill? Make sure that are you getting them there faster? What makes you different and why people would want to work with you? And when it comes to positioning, same thing or similar. Are you setting yourself up as the private jet, the high-end level coaching program, or coaching coach, where you're charging those higher level prices because you're getting them faster? You're taking them, whatever your methodology is, you're giving them that promise and that full transformation. And then the pricing, you can do it where it's break it down, whether it's a done for you, a done with you, or a DIY, do it yourself. And then that pricing would be would change depending on what level you're offering. If you have any questions or want any support around any of these 3 things, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to chat with you. You can go to scalewithheidi.com and schedule a free call, and I'll be happy to chat with you and dive into your offer with you and see where you need support in that, whether it's your packaging, your pricing, or your positioning. So that's today's 10 minutes to win it. Have an amazing day. I'll be back tomorrow where we will wrap up the irresistible offer training for this week. And I'll see you then. Have an amazing day.